Good morning. Sun is just coming up and I'm on my way north, heading up to the Chiniguchi area, which is the southwest corner of sort of the Temagami cluster or area up there. It's been really hot in the city lately, 38 degrees with the humidex type hot, so it's going to be nice to get north. One of the things though is that there's actually a frost warning for the Temagami area, so hopefully it's not that cold at night. I didn't bring a lot of warm clothes.
From the put-in, I traveled up the long and narrow eastern arm of Matagamasi Lake, passing pictographs on my way to McCarthy Bay, where 3 short and rugged portages took me through Gold and Colin Scott lakes with their crystal clear water. My destination was Donald Lake, where I would make camp on a peninsula in a secluded bay.
It's a lot more northern looking up here compared to where I was the other week down at Island Lake in central Ontario. Get more of the black spruce, jack pine look here. More rugged, crumbly rock as opposed to that really smooth granite. And I guess I gotta get going because it's gonna be rain coming in probably just around dinner time. There's supposed to be some pictographs up in this arm along the side here where it thins, so I'm just coming up to that now. I believe it's sort of the red ochre style that's very popular up here. In the Kawartha Highlands they have petroglyphs, which are rock carvings, and these are pictographs, which are rock paintings. And they're usually along really vertical edges and cliffs and stuff, so I'll keep my eyes open for that and keep you guys posted. Seeing the pictographs is such a reminder of the fact that these are the old highways and travel routes all through this area. People have been traveling up here in the Temagami area for millennia. It's probably looked essentially the same. I actually entered a provincial park now, so at least the shorelines and stuff here are protected. It's the Chiniguchi Waterway Park, and it's a non-operating park, so just essentially for camping and stuff it's treated like crown land, but there is more protection available. It protects the portages, that protects the water and everything here, and there's no motorboats allowed once you're in this park. You're probably allowed on this lake because some of it's in and some of it's out, so I imagine it gets grandfathered in, but once I get to some of the interior lakes, they're also part of the park. They won't have any motorboats or cash boats or anything like that, so that would be good. Looks like the sun is coming out, so I'm glad I managed to put on sunscreen. It's actually a beautiful day for paddling. It's cool. It's been mostly sort of high overcast and light winds, and now I have a bit of a tailwind, which is fairly rare. I'm heading towards blue sky, but I have gray skies chasing me, so hopefully I can keep paddling fast and catch up to that blue sky. Here we are in McCarthy Bay. It's like glass again in here. Beautiful. Calm before the storm, I guess. The portages are a bit steep here. There's the sign way up there. I guess we just climb this cliff with the canoe. Or we just go that way. Just walking the portage from Gold to Colin Scott Lake. It's a pretty good trail so far anyway. Going to be double carrying, so I'll be back for the canoe in a minute. But yeah, the last portage was a little bit longer than this one, and it was pretty good. A bit of an uphill at the start and boulders to go over, but pretty good shape, and this one's in great shape as well. At the put in for Colin Scott Lake. Really beautiful. Colin Scott Lake, really beautiful. Water's crystal clear, probably can't see now because of the sun, but now it's always good when you see blue at the end of a portage, especially the last portage of the day, but not too many end like this. Beautiful. Just come out into really high cliffs here and talus, blue water. Wow. Camera doesn't do it justice, I don't think, but it's stunning here. Now, got to go back for the canoe and try to find a site on this lake.
Just got to camp and it looks like I beat the rain, so that's good. Set up on a peninsula here in a pretty secluded bay, so it's nice forest here, jack pine, red pine. Got the tent set up as well and made a little porch with the tarp, so ready for the rain tonight. Got my clothes drying as well. Interesting. They don't allow boats on this lake yet. They allow a plane to land. That's cool, I guess. Must be fun to stay VFR under these ceilings and try to get in here, but oh well, he looks like he did it all right. So this site has all these trails that kind of work back this way, and it's pretty cool. What's back here? You kind of gotta go back in through here. Try not to poke out your eyes. I'm just heading back here to look for the washroom, and found a cool clearing up here with a cabin and everything. Check this out. Old log cabin. Not much left. Pretty cool still. If you continue along a little farther here, past the cabin, it comes out onto a nice cliff edge here. And you can see my sights back along at the point here. There's actually a fire ring up here. Another clearing over here. Looking down the cliff. It's amazing that these trees anchor themselves on here. There's a cedar, who knows growing on what. another cedar over there and probably a jack pine here just holding on for dear life. Looks like even a birch down there. It's like the smallest little crack they can wedge themselves into, they do. Probably can't see that on the GoPro, but it looks like a woodpecker. It's a much nicer morning today. Rained again last night. Now the sky's finally starting to break this morning, seeing some blue. Gonna paddle over to the cliffs on Donald, see what they look like this morning, and then probably just head back to camp, go swimming and enjoy the day. I think tomorrow's supposed to be rainy and windy again, but I'll use that just to get out of here because I kind of want to enjoy one day here without rain. Found this cool waterfall just coming down. Really cool. The sun's out for a minute here. I thought I'd show how clear the water is. Even right here, you could see some rocks a minute ago. Maybe you can't now. More of Donald Lake. Love these trees, like these jack pines and cedars here that are just growing on like little cracks. It's crazy how big they can get just doing that. They're probably really old. Grow slow there. After leaving the waterfall behind, I traveled to the north section of the lake. This area took my breath away. Towering cliffs, blue waters. I paddled right along the base of the cliffs and just enjoyed the majestic scenery.
Everything's a bit damp. There she goes.
Tonight I'm having one of my faves, dehydrated meal, unstuffed peppers. I like to add enough water so that it's completely covered. This is going to make a huge portion. Then just let that sit and it'll soak up, and then I'll heat it at the end. And there it is, the finished unstuffed peppers. Got all soaked in there. Let it sit for about an hour before heating it. Oh, steaming us up. Well, it looks like more rain for tonight and tomorrow, so might wake up early and try to get started even though it's going to be raining. I'm worried there's going to be a lot of wind on the big lake there, so probably want to get an early start. Just got the fire going here. It turned out to a really nice day in the afternoon, and yeah, it just started getting gray again, but oh well, what can you do? Really hoping the winds aren't too much of a trouble tomorrow. Solo paddling against a headwind can be a pain, especially probably take a good 6-7 hours to get out of here. Hopefully it all works out. If not, I'll just find a campsite there. I have enough food for another day, so just camp partway on the lake if I get stuck, I guess. But was supposed to be doing something on Sunday morning, so hopefully I can make it in time.